It's your boy, Chair.
Wow, that was energetic and enthusiastic.
Listen. It is I, your internet friend, Jeffrey K. Horcrims. And however it came to be, you have stumbled ass backwards into Acquisitions Intoxicated. It's Switch's brewing show, God damn it. But you can see there's some material between me and the notorious Acquisitions Intoxicated brewmaster, Eric J. Benson, Edge Benson, Azerbaijan.
Ooh, the same Brian.
It's Amy, the motherfucking Falcon.
Hi. Hello.
Kakra!
Forgot my own brand for a second.
Well, no, I was just going to see, since these motherfuckers did not forget the brand.
No,
See,
they know.
Those Wings is up. Super, super excited, obviously, to get wild and crazy. This is going to be like a talk show. This is going to be
I know.
Technically, this is a talk show, but it's never felt more like a talk show than right now, in some ways. But no. But this is actually a big weekend for the Amy Falcone brand.
Yes.
So what all are you doing this weekend at PAX?
Let's see. I'm going to play in the C-Team game.
The C-Team, and of course, when she says the C-Team, she means the premiere of the C-Team Season 3. Very exciting, obviously, live on stage at the show. Are you playing any more D&D?
I am. I have heard.
Tell me more.
That I might be reprising my role in Ravnica. Dun, 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 dun.
That's hot shit.
That is hot shit. But the most important thing that I'm doing is I'm playing my first session of Brightgrave with Mike, Kara, and Levin.
Exactly. So this is going to happen. This is going to be like in the hotel room.
Yes.
Type situation.
Not streamed.
Private.
Like
private game.
Yes.
Custom world, obviously. I know what you'll be doing when you reach, like level 15.
Oh.
But there's a lot of like.
That's a lot of space.
Yeah, there's a lot of like little stuff that's going to happen.
Garbage.
You can explore the studio a little.
A lot of filth. Explore the space.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's basically it. It's going to be a big weekend for Vitamin Amy. She's going to nourish all of us from the stage. But your new character, Oleander, for your private campaign.
Yes.
Right? Is it funny, like, in 2019, we have to distinguish between our, like, public campaigns and our private campaigns? But it seemed to me like Oleander might be a very cool angle for us to cook up custom brew for. Now, can you indicate to our friend here where someone might be able to find some Oleander content? Because you done a heap of art.
I did.
Should we just go to the Amy T. Falcone
Go to
Twitter?
my Twitter.
Twitter?
Twitter.com/ Amy T. Falcone.
Whoa! What's happening?
I don't know, dude.
But so should I talk about my character?
Well, here we're gonna get to that at phase 3, of course.
Oh, phase 3.
You have to understand, as I've suggested many times, the program is the program is one that adheres to the hero's journey, right? So
there you go.
We're gonna start out with tastings. My understanding is we've got some hot stuff from a trip that Jeff Cowles took in secret to Two Beers Brewing.
What?
Not for any future collaboration.
No, he just wanted to go, and
he was very thirsty.
He was
in the middle
rude
of the
and
day.
didn't invite us.
Exactly.
I mean, think about that. All that we've done.
Everything we've done for him.
Yeah, I mean,
Right?
just his pouring abilities alone, we have improved.
Yeah.
And he couldn't invite us.
A year ago, what did he pour? A cup of foam. Now,
Right?
potable beverages.
Yeah. And you think he would just call us and say,
I'm
hey.
sorry to drag you into this.
No, I
Obviously,
agree.
there's some tensions.
Right?
But anyway, But like I said, dramatic arc, right? So we're going to start out. We're going to do some tastings, get some Two Beer stuff, a few different takes. He's got a couple growler jugs he's going to be hauling in. What's this product?
I brought this because we had always...
TPS reports?
Yeah, I couldn't stop. The name alone was amazing.
It's amazing.
But we had always talked about, with Amy, using...
Brett.
Well, Brett, but also like rose petals and hibiscus and things like that. So when I saw this had rose petals in, it's a wheat beer with rose petals. I'm like, this is perfect for when Amy's
so it's
on.
going to be
for me.
We're going to be in the right state.
Yeah.
When it comes time to make a liquid version of your character, we're going to be at the right level. So of course, we're first off tasting. After that, we're going to go into Oleander character-wise. We're going to try to figure out what Oleander's about. And then we're going to figure out some way to reflect the world of Bright Grave and Amy's new character in a potable fashion. Very, very excited. We have some guests.
Well, we have beers. Hold on, let me...
Well, it's going to be one.
Good Lord.
one of
Okay,
those
so
days.
you came in, you rolled in pretty deep here, kid. What else you got?
Hold on, what? Yeah.
You got the oaked maple cider, and then we got the cider. All right. Okay. All right. Well,
I'll just sit
now,
in
you
for a
know,
little bit and
listen,
describe this.
people lose their access to Twitch as a broadcaster when a table gets stacked like this.
We will not...
They don't get to
We will
broadcast
be
anymore.
responsible.
Of course.
All
I
right.
already disabled.
Yeah, exactly. But yes.
So, yesterday I heard you mention...
That shirt is fucking amazing.
It's Taco Tuesday.
Wow.
There's a lot of shirt. That's all I'm saying.
I love it.
Anyway, yeah, hit it.
So yeah, I had a little adventure down at Two Beers for reasons. Reasons that we'll talk about later. But they gave me a sampling of some interesting stuff they're doing, which I thought would be perfect for us to taste.
Yeah. I'd love to see their hazy. I mean,
So they have the hazy
sure.
IPA,
which is what everybody's doing now. But I
It's
mean,
a hazy with no IBUs.
oh yes.
So this is what I really want to try. So this is called their X10 Experimental IPA, and it is an IPA that literally is registered 0 IBUs.
Which is a criminal enterprise.
Yeah.
They use a fast fermenting
Fiends.
yeast.
Okay.
But here I can just read the little
If you would.
solely cold side hopped with mosaic. This means no
The
hops.
Christian side hop.
Yeah, no hops were added during the brewing process. Instead, they triple dry hopped with 6 pounds of hops per barrel.
You would, Two Beers. You would.
And then malts give all the haze without the heavy body.
We live in a society, Two Beers.
So I'm super interested because I normally stay away from the IPAs because they're too bitter.
But if it's all dry hopped, if it's all on the cold side, okay, all right, that's really good.
And then they gave me 2 ciders, one of which I may have already tried
I was gonna say,
yesterday.
A raccoon already got to that one, it looks like.
It's a semi-sweet, but they add a little bit of Vermont maple syrup. So it's fermented with raisins and oak chips. And then they add a little bit of Vermont maple syrup at, what's the...
Canada.
Yeah.
Tree?
It's just whatever they had lying around.
Yeah, they're like,
Back sweetened. It's back sweetened. That was the term I was looking for. It was the perfect combination of a dry cider with just a little hint of sweet to it. Because normally the cider gets a little too syrupy. Yeah, perfect. And then the last one is the one that I think, were super interested in.
Yeah.
It's a cider that uses, what are they called? The coffee cherries.
We talked about this.
Yes.
Yes, and so the bean that we know as coffee, obviously, the bean formerly known as coffee, and also still known that way, is...
So just the coffee bean.
Indeed, but it's surrounded by, it's coffee cherry. We never see that part of it, right? But it, the fruit itself, there's different ways to process it, but sometimes a lot of the fruit just sort of clings to the berry, or clings to the seed itself. But there's a bunch of drinks and things that you can make from that dried coffee cherry. And it's like, I have fantasized about tasting coffee cherry just
So
for too long.
yeah.
Like I'm more excited than I am proud of about this cider.
So, let's...
Well, Amy, do you want to drink in the middle of the day?
Yes.
All right, great.
God, so much talking about alcohol and
but-
no consuming of it
But
responsibly.
here. Obviously, we have a guest. Where do you want to start this journey?
I want to start with that big boy right there.
Yeah.
The IPA.
The one that has no IBUs in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Well, here, Jeff. I'm going to pass you some product there.
I need to go online and get
pour
the
now
taste.
and not invite us to the brewery.
Well, no, listen.
Well, I
for
was
the
working
best.
on something.
There was work. It was
And
work, and you had to bring Josh down too.
I am hopeful that we will have something to announce by the end of February about something cool.
Yep.
Look at this pour.
I'm getting there. Part of this is the wine pour, right? Where you're not supposed to touch the glass with the I guess we have 4 people. I'm used
Dude,
to only pouring
this is
for
hazy
3.
AF. You know what it smells like? That grapefruit juice, like that white grapefruit juice, which is a huge plus. Pour moi.
Yeah.
Pour moi.
Now I'm starting to get
Jack Lemon, do you know where our duck is?
Oh, fuck a duck.
the New Belgium duck.
Well, as has happened so many times in the course of my career, religions have sort of spontaneously formed around random objects.
Duck is one done.
Duck. Josh says the duck is one and done. I don't.
Wow.
They're not gonna like that. They're gonna want somebody to use
Look,
their duck.
every
emote
religious
for.
icon has to go through a sacrifice.
That's exactly right. This is actually on brand. Hero's Journey. All right, now.
We'll be back in 3 shows.
Seriously, so you actually have the pro level description that you just read
Yeah.
out. Does it talk about the specific ingredients?
No, that was
Okay.
exactly what I read to you is all I got. I'm sure if we ever commune with them in the future, they will be.
So this is the one that they have got ready to go.
Yeah, oh, it smells like an IPA.
Don't it?
All right.
Jeez, you heathen, salute or something.
Kampai.
There it is.
Wow.
And now it's gone.
It's right at the very end.
And now it's gone. This is wild. This is like a soda or something.
I
Yeah.
drink this all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could drink
You
this
could
all
until you're on the
day.
floor.
This is like a beer you drink at the beach.
This, yeah, I would.
This is like a magic trick.
On
This
a,
is that guy
on a
with
beach
the
with
different
a
colored
leech
cards and the line. Yeah.
This is an IPA.
in the sun
Yeah.
while it's fun.
This is their IPA with zero.
Yeah, I mean, you can
Zero
taste
bittering unit.
It's like here's a little bit of bitter, and then it pulls
see,
back, and it's
and
gone.
Dan from that spot is out there. 6.3 though is what he's saying there.
Yeah, it is. It's got some alcohol in it.
It does, but it's so easy. Mm-hmm. And it's only present in the middle. It isn't like hanging out. It isn't like additive.
The problem is
more
that
you have.
if I go to a bar and I'm like, "What do you have?" I'm like, "No IPAs, unless you got one that has 0 IBUs."
Yeah, and then they're going to be like,
Yeah, let's get. And then they'll be like, "That's not possible." But then Mr. Dan Breenman will be like, "Well,
comes in, he's like,
he'll emerge
it's totally
from a
possible.
barrel or something."
Yeah, because that's usually my go-to. It's like, pour me whatever's local that's not an IPA.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's got to be the rules. Except these days, and so this is another one of their hazy IPA
Well,
experiments.
yeah,
right?
and even their
just
hazy
gonna say.
IPA is not super bitter. It's right in my wheelhouse of that low 30s.
Yeah. Well, they've had so many IPA experiments. Like when I see their stuff on the shelf at my corner store, they have so many more approaches. Like every one of their IPAs is whacked out. Like the mango passion fruit one.
Oh,
is
yeah.
just dumb. It's juice somehow. It just tastes like juice.
All right.
So
Do we
yeah.
need more cup? Do I need to find smaller cups and we can pour
No, we just got to drink
one more?
faster.
no, we just have to drink.
Just chug?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, well, fine.
Look.
So by the end of the show, the optimal scenario for me, Amy, is that you begin to prophesy. If that's
I will, and it's happening fast.
Yeah, sorry.
here, so let's get at this
You would get to the hazy?
other
and
coaster.
compare
Yeah,
and compare,
so this is
contrast?
31, which again is not like that's not what we. It's more. It's
Associate with an
closer to the
IPA.
range, but it's not crazy pants. Let's see. Tropical citrus and verdant, huh? So it's on brand for you.
I'm in love with it.
Yeah. Guava, pineapple, and citrus peel. That's very much in their wheelhouse. Yeah.
Notes of orange pith.
Orange pith.
The pith. I like the
That's
pith.
the only part of the orange I even eat.
Yeah.
Meyer lemon and soft vanilla
Mm-hmm.
ester on the palate. Give way
That's
to
a
a
lot of
pleasantly
stuff.
clean and
It's a
lightly
lot of
bitter.
stuff. We should just see if it's good.
It's probably why it's hazy.
Hey, you should just taste it.
Well, I was reading that description in the hopes that they would tell me about like a specific
Yeah.
ingredient.
But you're like,
not
no.
these, not them.
No, they're like, you get pith.
Look, you can't read the marketing jargon and expect to be known
Well,
the secrets of their
one can
their
hope.
brewing.
One can hope. Here, oh, it's Dan Breen. Okay, it's better if you put it in your mouth, probably.
Well,
Oh yeah, Twitchy Sauce. This is Twitch's brewing show. In fact, if you head up, if you look back just in the video archive, you'll see a bunch of stuff. in addition, here, we'll do the whole
Nice
thing.
product shot.
Oh, what a pour.
Here, Dan
Look at
Bremen,
that.
you like this? I've turned it so that it is perfectly legible on the front.
Label out.
There art thou happy.
You know he's screen capturing that and putting it in a PowerPoint back at corporate headquarters.
Yeah,
of like,
and social media impact. So, but the main thing, Twitchy Sauce, is absolutely, we've been doing brewing live beers for over a year. I mean, almost a year and a half
drink that a little
now.
fast.
1 year, 5 months, 40 hours, 27 seconds, and whatever.
But how many recipes have we? It's about 60 now, right?
60 something, yeah.
Oh yeah, kid, we have been at this shit forever. If you want to have a real good time, if this is your sort of thing, obviously you can go back through the archive here. But if you hit up Penny Arcade TV on the YubTub, you'll see
You have a tub?
they've put together a whole playlist
Yeah.
that just goes back item by item, so you can actually see us tap some of the recipes that we come up with
On stream.
avec the channel. I guess they want some too.
I'm confused because this is also an IPA and I like it.
Well, no,
I don't know what the hell's going
know
on
what it
right
is.
now.
Why?
My world is
How?
fucking upside down.
Here, throw one of
This is
the
Bizarro
cans
Day.
over here, and we'll partake.
But it's so soft.
It's so good.
It's like a
It's
warm,
so
cuddly
soft.
blanket.
Yeah, and so, but this is, right, so this is the counterpunch, right? This is the Northeast counterpunch, the riposte to the West Coast IPA.
No wonder I like it.
Well, I was just going to say, because you're East Coast for life.
For life.
I don't know. But it's like this.
Almost pornographic.
But the basic idea, right, is that it's more palatable in
yeah,
general.
it's like
It's less aggressive.
EC.
Like all the things that, they're designed for more people to be able to order them.
Oh.
Right?
Seems smart.
Oh, no, exactly.
Yeah.
And it should be, right? I mean, IPA dominates the
everybody
market,
drinking.
but this whole hazy thing, and so of which the last beer and this beer are a part, they're designed to be softer on the palate and less aggressive.
Well, they certainly are.
Oh yeah, it's way fruitier, and they also go a floral.
Well, you
route.
fucking nailed it.
They go a floral route as well, which is novel.
Sign her up for the commercial. They nailed
Wow.
it. That's good. It's really good beer.
I never liked IPAs before, but now with two beers.
No, exactly. But that commercial, honestly, would be successful.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, I can drink this, and it's not. There's no pain response.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's nice. I mean,
Doesn't taste like a garbage fire in your mouth.
Well, no. See, I actively seek out unpleasant taste experiences, and I seek them out with such frequency that eventually I come. It's like Stockholm syndrome, but for my mouth, right? It's like I'll have the Crazy Pants IPAs, and that's just sort of where I'm at now. Like hot sauce.
Sure.
Like I want to put damage in here, and just contain it. Maybe we have a different approach.
This is an intervention. All your
Yeah,
friends
yeah.
are here.
It's like we need to.
Yeah,
we
but
need
all
we
my
need to
friends
talk.
are here
Here's
and
the
they're
sign.
drinking. I mean, this is the worst intervention of all time.
Or the best.
Or the best.
Drink more.
Yeah, word. I'm on it. But Dan Bremen, thank you so much for sending us all this cool stuff. And then obviously, thank you in advance for the thing that we haven't announced yet.
You good?
God damn it. It's really hard to be a producer in this company sometimes and work on shit.
I make you earn it.
Because there are people that just talk about things before anything has been agreed
Well, I mean,
upon.
it's not rocket science. You went down to the brewery.
I
you met
know.
with the guys
Look,
at
the hints
brewery.
were heavy. We're
Oh,
hoping.
here's see, Twitchy Sauce. This pro tip: if you want to taste really awful beers, host a homebrewing competition. Oh my goodness! Because that's the thing. It's like everybody can endure like the foibles and like faux pas of their own child. They're like, oh, that's cute the way that he kills animals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you go to this, what? That's just the first part of the
All right.
story.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm saying later on, you go to the homebrew competition.
And you're like, oh.
I've made a lot of homebrew, and I've been like, well, that off note isn't so bad. It's kind of novel. It has a unique character.
I can drink this. Thumbs up.
It's not poison. And it's like, no. It's like you go there, other people try it, and it's like, wow, okay, well, that's not anything you can drink.
Yeah.
That has to go away. Like there's another purpose for this.
Cleaning
Right?
paint off of my paintbrush.
Optimal. Yeah. Optimal scenario.
Removing siding.
Yeah, citrus with a hint of band.
Oh, God. And buttered popcorn.
Actually, flavor notes.
No, I was just gonna say
Those
this
are real
motherfucker.
flavor notes.
No, this motherfucker.
He's made that beer.
He's not joking.
No, that is one of their beers,
like
I'm guessing.
that's too specific
Yep.
to be made up, right?
Nope.
It's too, and I know exactly what he means by that Band-Aid. It's like that weird.
It's like the Jelly Belly.
It's diacetyl acid.
Yeah,
Oh.
exactly. So you can, so you can go when you go back through the list, like any of the brewing books, like any of the books that'll teach you how to do it. There's usually at least 4 pages given over to off flavors, and they'll give you suggestions about, how to stop that. Presumably, you don't want Band-Aid.
Sometimes.
As one of your,
I mean, some people, that's their shtick.
it's rare. But no, the butter taste, that's
Some people
one of the
actually-
weird ones.
Yeah.
The IPA I had once that tasted like hot dog water.
Well,
I don't know
that
what hot
probably.
dog water tastes like.
Oh, yeah, but
Oh,
well,
you
you remember
never
like
tried-
if you open up one of those like hot dog steamers.
Yeah, but I'm not drinking the hot dog
Yeah,
water.
but you kind of
Yeah.
know the smell, right?
Okay, all right.
I was gonna say you
Fair.
are missing out.
Yeah. Man, let me tell you, a
Another
shot of
weird
hot dog
taste.
water at the end of the night.
But
Woo,
no,
it's like a
but I
pickleback.
would say
Yeah.
that it wasn't until I started hanging out with Eric that I actually had a sense. Dan Breeman, obviously, I knew Limp Bizkit was going to end up in here somehow.
Oh God, no.
Now it's over. Well, it's been a great show.
Yep, we're
as soon as
done.
Limp Bizkit is invoked in chat,
Well, somebody call New Belgium. 'cause,
exactly.
you know.
Yeah, we gotta scoot it over. But it wasn't until I was hanging out with Eric that I got a sense of like how sophisticated you could go with homebrewing. Like as opposed to like I knew people who mostly like tried to recreate
Oh yeah,
shelf beers, but a lot of times there are novel tastes that are not in the good in the classic sense.
yeah.
We want to avoid those. We're gonna pour out at least one for Carol Channing today.
Oh, no shit.
This world is dumb. Dumb. Oh, you've never been a starving student who boiled hot dogs and then used the water to boil top ramen.
Whoa, that's a whole different
Repurposing?
level.
But like, even as a starving college student, I really didn't have a problem with access to water.
Yeah.
Thanks, Villain the Great.
I think it's like laziness on top of being poor.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I'm haunted.
And by that idea,
I realized I didn't know that I was continuing to do it until I looked at my own face on the screen and saw like a comical, like a clown sad tear agitation. Oh my God. That tastes like college. I mean, I didn't go there, but I get the sense that
when I
that
taste other
combination
Your brain
of
is just-
savory.
Yeah.
It's richness, but like in the wrong place. Anyhow, so you should finish this so we can try.
I want that
Yeah, the
coffee.
coffee cherry.
Yeah, try the coffee cherry, and then I can bug out and let you guys get on with the rest of the show. You can try those later, since I already had one at my desk
No,
yesterday.
they have murdered the here.
I'm gonna go
that's
buy
oak
some of
maple.
these
Yeah,
actually
I
and
know.
bring them home.
Couldn't afford hot dogs back then, just the ramen. See, that's nice. The hot dog, that's an upper tier, obviously.
there was a time in my life where I lived on a half a pack of ramen a day,
Yeah.
and it was rough.
How much was ramen when you were buying it?
It's like cents.
15. Yeah. What is it? 15 cents a package now?
It was nothing.
Okay, so when I was first doing IT, so it's like, this is novel. Sorry, this is how your life is. You'd have to hear me talk about when I had a job. So basically, I was a contractor for a place that like did contracting for a school district. So by the time what the school district paid them got to me, it was not a lot. And I found a place that had 7-cent ramen.
Wow.
What?
And it was like finding a fucking platinum vein.
Yeah.
Like 7 cents.
That's
don't
like
know if that's-
Montezuma's gold was like discovered.
It's not supposed to go in your body.
I
I'm pretty
did
sure.
the was it the Geno's frozen? Was it Geno's frozen pizzas that were like
yeah,
you
yeah.
could find them for 59 cents
Yeah.
or 99 cents when they weren't on sale? Those were my go-to. I ate a lot of
What was
frozen
Not the pizza roll.
No,
Ooh.
those are too expensive.
Oh, that's right.
Those were like $1.69
That's
a
upmarket.
package.
That's the king's food.
Did you ever have the ramen in the red package? It's super hot.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
No, because food shouldn't
Whoa.
hurt.
Well,
well, I mean,
You know.
here we go.
What is this? Half
This
sweet?
this is
is a coffee
it's a
one.
cider with a
Oh, the coffee.
using
coffee.
a coffee cherry.
Cherry.
Or as it's the
whoa.
cascara, which sounds like something you cast off.
Yeah. What do you think of this?
I haven't.
Made
like
in
it.
The
partnership.
smell is really good.
Not too sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Really light.
Oh, but it has that, but the tart.
It's real
Aspect.
tart.
And there's something else. Like there is some other flavor. I don't have a.
This is your coffee fruit.
Well, yeah, exactly. I'm saying that
I don't have a word
I
to
don't
describe
have
it.
it. Like I don't have it. Like it is not in the bank for me to like draw on and use to describe something else.
It's like almost citrus, but not quite citrus.
yeah, it's more like it's almost like citrus rose hip, right? It's almost it's the tang of like a rose hip flavor.
Rose hip is mentioned as in the tasting notes, so you win.
Wow.
Fruity taste with notes of rose hip, hibiscus, and cherry.
These are all the things I like.
But yeah, this is light and pleasant.
Gosh, this is.
I don't know
is
why I got away
wonderful.
from drinking ciders.
Well,
Like I used to drink ciders all the time, and then I like F ciders. I'm gonna drink beers.
oh,
And I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah, sure,
well,
sure.
yeah, but that's just how it is. Like whenever you get that new mouth hobby,
Yeah.
you know, you take that lever, and then you sort of like focus.
That's the motion you want to
You
use
know,
when you
it
say mouth
explains a
hobby.
lot more in my life besides just my
This
consumption
is
of
what I mean.
booze.
You get focus. You do one
New
thing.
mouth hobby changes
Yeah,
my
exactly.
priorities.
Agreed.
All right. Well,
Now this is a totally different type of show.
Yeah, but he's going to be leaving soon. I can't
Twitch
stress
After
that
Dark.
enough.
You know what? I'm gonna go explore some new mouth hobbies.
You know what? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
go down the hallway. Be like, hey, I
I'm
got a
outta
new
here.
hobby.
All right.
got a new mouth hobby.
No, there is something else. There is some other herbal fruit taste that I don't have a bin for yet. That's in this, which is really novel to me.
I might pop back in whenever we start
Dude,
pouring whatever.
we'll be around, kid.
is in-
We'll
that
be
we
around.
made.
Oh ho ho!
All right.
Bye.
Dear God.
I love that you already, takes the hazy with him.
Can we get a mouth hobby emote?
Yeah,
right?
it's just gonna say. Aren't you an art person?
Yeah, it's done. It's already done. The JPEG's in your email.
It's easy. No, it's not a Neekman. Good Lord. I'm gonna tell your mom.
Yes,
I'm
it is.
gonna tell your mom the type of shit you get up to on Twitch. Yeah. Oh no, SA, don't get in this. Don't get involved in
There we
this.
go. Jesus. Yeah.
We have to rescue this fast. These beasts,
Hey, you took the red pill.
these Twitch beasts. TRP. No,
Delete the VOD.
please delete the VOD. Yeah. All right, now. What I would
Mouth
like.
kayaking. There we go.
Mouth kayaking? What? God. Okay, we have to
a
save
thing.
this. We need to pull the ripcord on this motherfucker. It's
a thing.
Now, what I need you to do is there any other? Because I've seen a bunch of oleander pics.
Oh yeah, let's bring up
Oleander Aloran is her full name.
Dude, no, hook me up. Now, because we have arrived at a certain place biochemically, do you have any, like, is there any, like, apostrophes in there?
There's no
Oh,
apostrophes in her name.
Oh, man, what a missed opportunity.
No, there's not.
It would have been so, like, his face would have just come up with so much joy.
No, see, I know that it's bad. It's like, it's not a good thing to do. Like, I
Yeah.
know that it's wrong. But it's
But you like it?
I steer into it like
Yeah.
I can't help it.
No, the same thing with Levin's character that we showed earlier is Valkyr Ormorn, who I also named.
Ooh. Valkyr is great.
Yeah.
I know.
But him small, right?
Him small rock gnome, but we keep calling him Val Kilmer.
That's what I was gonna say. I'm like,
I think it's supposed to be like Valkyrie, but
So, but I mean, is there any other art from your Twitter?
yeah, go ahead.
There should be more,
Keep
right?
going.
ooh. Hey, you want to put
Oh,
the?
here, yeah. Let's throw it
TV
up on the
up.
big
This should be
box.
the next one. That was Valkyr. No, that's my knitting.
That's yeah.
Very cool.
That's my knitting.
Uh,
There
Oh, that's that's
right,
rad.
so this is
okay,
oleander.
So, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like, what's going on with her staff?
Yeah, what the skrill?
It's a pretty novel.
is. Her staff? Oh, her
polearm.
glaive.
Yeah, exactly. So what's hook us up here? Is this the image we should be looking at?
Yes.
While we're going through our stuff.
Yes, this is who we should be looking at this one because this is just the main character portrait I did of her. You get a good sense of who
She seems
is.
confident.
Yeah,
She's
Like
very
super
confident.
Got a little chain on there.
With a it's a real mix.
She has an O belt buckle.
She does.
Oh, okay.
Because I put that O on
I'm into
all
it.
my characters.
Well, you have
Like,
to.
Walnut has it on here. She's got it on her belt. Originally, she had a red rose on her lapel, but she looked like she was straight out of Thornwatch, so I had to change that.
Well, worse things have happened. I mean, so can you Can we zoom that? What kind of iconography is on the
It's a rose.
clasp? Okay.
That was the original drawing I did of her.
Oh, cool.
And then that's all you'll find.
That's all it's on there.
So do you find as a secondary thing? I mean, of course, I don't know
her
shit about
ears
it.
are great.
No. Oh, she's nibbed.
It's bit up.
What is she bit up? Mm-hmm. What happened to her ear?
It got bit.
By what?
I don't know, a gerblin? I haven't gotten that far yet.
Oh man, maybe we can figure it out today.
Yeah, I'm down.
That's super, super cool. I love that type of stuff. Now, so what else? I mean, just start at the beginning. Just go nuts.
I'm going to give you the TLDR of what we know about her so far. She was raised in high society. She was supposed to be a knight. She was of House of Lauren of Terulam.
So tell me about that. I mean, Terulam is one of the larger cities.
Terulam is supposed to be a small area of land. Like, they don't have as much land as the other lighthouses in Brightgrave. But Terulam is a big city.
Yeah.
So she's one of the noble houses. She's of the noble houses of Terulam. And she, one of the things in Terulam is that it's ruled by, their patron god is a nature god.
Two ruled.
Two ruled. And she ends up meeting this druid of a nearby grove. They get together. Her family is appalled because she's supposed to, be married off in a strategic type of marriage, not a marriage of love.
Well, exactly. She's supposed to be like a piece on this board.
Exactly.
Right. Some game that they're playing.
So she brings great shame on the family. They will forever hold a grudge against her. Maybe a violent grudge. Who knows? But she ends up.
But she still uses. Does she still actually wear the surname?
No.
Okay.
She only goes by Oleander. Don't worry, Jerry. I got it.
I was just like, all right.
She's not using that name anymore.
Well, both outcomes are rad. So
Exactly.
she's like, fuck you. It's my name. I'm going to use it. Or it's like, it's not safe for me to use it. Like, these are
It's
both
not
great
safe.
stories, right?
It's not safe. So the last part of her story is that she marries Sunsprite the Druid
Oh, so she married.
in the traditions of the Grove, not like legally.
Oh, a handfast.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
But she loved.
she loves
somewhat.
Sunsprite.
Yeah.
They go.
Do you have any pictures of Sunsprite?
I do.
Are they in the feed?
Keep going.
Oop.
Right here. No, back one more.
Back one. This way.
This way. That's Sunsprite. She's cute.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
What a great rod.
Yeah, I know. So they go preaching, to people to
A
live
different type of thing.
in harmony with nature,
Right.
as opposed to taking it for granted. And sometimes they do it with words, and sometimes they do it with the blade.
I was just say at the end of a blade.
Exactly.
Right.
But Sunsprite ends up dying in a skirmish.
No.
Don't bury your gaze, Amy.
She bit it.
God,
She bit it
Amy,
hardcore.
You know.
I know.
You know.
But they were warriors. She died. No.
She can always come
Anyway.
back.
Yeah, she can always come back. It's
D&D.
D&D.
Well, I was just gonna say it is D&D. Like death is a what do they say? Death is a
Just the beginning.
it's a condition,
Yeah.
It is.
right?
So Oleander decided to live out the rest of her life continuing Sunsprite's mission, which is to restore harmony between civilization and nature.
Was it mostly Sunsprite's thing? You know how it is. It's like if your girlfriend is vegan,
Yes.
you know.
You're just kind of like.
It was Sunsprite and her peoples. Whereas Walnut is very much about like no, nature should take over everything because it's like God-given right.
That's how it would be if we hadn't fucked it up. Basically, it's like
Right.
that's what should do it because that's how it is.
Right.
Right.
So Sunsprite and Oleander
fatalist type
were
thing.
way more about living in harmony with nature.
Oh, okay, half and half.
It's why she took the oath of the ancients. Oleander did.
What kind of good stuff you get from
Speak with animals. You get
Really?
ensnaring
as
strike.
a paladin?
Moonbeam.
Oh, because you get
Tree strider.
So you get some hot shit.
You get all that druid flavor.
But you get druid flavor, but in a paladin package.
Yes. And so the last detail I'll tell you is that Sunsprite was a Circle of Dreams druid, which I don't know if you're familiar about that.
Not.
But so now after death, she still visits. That's just my Twitter feed. Is what you're looking at. But anyway, so she still visits Oleander in her dreams. And this is Kara's character, Calrissa.
Yeah, Calrissa's cool. I love the blue horn.
Yeah.
is kind of alien, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a cool take on a tiefling, I think.
So in Bright Grave, you wouldn't know this, but I'm going to tell you right now,
Yeah.
tieflings have only appeared in the past 100 years, so they're still
I
very
I know
rare.
this, but
I'm saying you, the viewer.
the viewer.
Actually, Mike posted about this earlier.
Oh yeah, Mike posted about
So
it.
everyone knows, actually.
Yeah.
So
You
if
came late.
If you want to know more, check out the Penny Arcade News post about Bright Grave. There's some great art in there. Not just mine, Mike's.
No, it's exquisite.
also good.
No, because he can't. The truth is, have you seen any of the art he's done for it?
I've only seen the one piece.
Which piece was it?
It's the one with the statue with its arm out.
Oh, no, no.
It's nothing compared to what I'm going to see.
You're gonna lose your fucking mind because it's typical Mike. Like, so I mean, I'll be working on the post, and then he's like sitting up on the couch, and you'll see it because of course Amy's gonna join us for the Art Angel stream.
Yes.
With the Archangel Gabriel, right? But so we're in there. We're watching Hoarders, right?
Yeah.
And then he's over there just crazy tooling around on art for NPCs and stuff like that for your game. Like he has gone all in on this stuff.
I'm so excited that he's gone all in.
Oh
though.
my goodness gracious! He won't. I'm tired of it.
You're tired of it already?
Fucking please, like.
Or do you feel like I'm cheating on you?
Oh God! It never even occurred to me. Like yes! Oh my God! I never even thought about that once.
Until
Oh,
now.
I feel sick.
Weird, right? It's weird when your first player does it. Happens to every DM once in a while.
Amy.
What? I considered it, so I'm like, is this cheating on Jerry if Mike is my other DM?
But yeah, but you had another DM before when we started.
But I had to stop that because it was a weekly game and I couldn't take it. It was too much D&D.
So is there like?
We'll see which one I quit next. C team.
Gonna be C team.
Can't wait for Bright Grave.
Do you see Jay Rambos? Jerry's not polyamorous.
Oh, that's a good one.
Okay, yeah, I, was
I have a new DM daddy.
Dude, with my best friend. Exactly.
Wow.
Like the
This
model
went
is
high
there.
school.
The model is there. Right here.
homewrecker.
So Oleander is pretty cool. Like already everything that we know is pretty cool stuff.
She's cool. I like her a lot.
So how are we gonna boil something in a pot and then ferment it in a way that honors this special woman?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to be done with this Oath of the Ancients stuff. Like, we could do
fun.
something that is herbal or floral.
Yeah, the herbs come out every time Amy's in the building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a brand to
We
maintain.
go to the garden. You know what I mean? I love it. And anything that challenges us to use traditional apothecary type ingredients
down.
in brewing, like it's the same art form, right? Like anytime we have a chance, anytime we just a little push in that direction is good.
What about something with Rose? Because of her...
Yeah. She has that symbol.
Yeah.
And honestly, I am like way obsessed with rose right now, like as a flavor.
That's what Sunsprite is, actually. It's a yellow rose. So she's named
It's a
after...
type of
It's a
rose.
type of
It's
rose.
called Sunsprite.
That's cool.
It's called Sunsprite.
That is really great.
I love naming things. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Wait, is it a real?
Sunsprite. Sunsprite Rose.
Oh, look at that. Wow.
Da-na-na-na.
That looks super cool.
I love to name things. It's a beautiful rose.
That's really, really neat.
How could you not?
How could you not?
I wonder what it smells like.
Amy, don't forget about
Oh,
the thing we were talking about. Wolfen, you're going to have to tell me what it is because I forgot about that thing we were talking about.
Morty.
There is something super
that's
cool.
Super
so
fun.
on the yellow flower tip,
Yeah.
how do you feel about a daffodil?
Oh, I love daffodils. Daffies.
You ever have daffodil wine?
You can eat these things?
Yeah, absolutely.
What do they taste like? Daffodils?
Yeah.
Cool.
That's about it. That's all I got on that.
No. So,
Sorry, a lemon lime beer called Sunsprite.
oh man, but Sunsprite with a hint of, like Sprite with a hint of rose would actually be really good. So,
I agree.
but anyway, the rose is just an amazing flavor. So Brennan and I went up to Loading Ready Run's fantastic annual, convention
Yes.
that exists. It's like a week-long convention purely donated to charity, and it's Desert Bus. But we were staying at the Empress, which is like so if you go there on the Clipper, the Empress is like
Right there?
like the fancy one.
Okay.
And so, but they have like a high tea type thing you can do there.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it was fucked, dude. Fucked. Anyway, so what's that?
The finger foods.
Oh man, it's all yeah. It's like a tower of finger foods.
I'm in.
I don't need salmon pate of any kind. I don't need anything that is a foam and also a fish. So
Yeah.
someone else can have that. But they had a black tea that was layered 5 times, so they claim, with rose petals. And
How
that
was
tea, it's explosive. Like it's fucking amazing.
And when you say tea is explosive, I go to a different place.
No,
Not there?
no,
Okay.
it's not like that. It's not tea and tea, but it's an incredible beverage, and it's worth being a part of. But so rose, obviously, as a flavor, I'm obsessed with now anyway. So it'd be an easy call to get it in there.
Let's do a rose one then.
Yeah. So what do we want as our base, though? So hook us up here, Brewmaster.
Yeah.
If we want to work with rose, which has a soft yeah for sure.
Amy likes pale ale.
Because pale ale, it's going to give the rose more room inside it. Now, figuring out the rest of the bittering profile and the malt profile, that'll be the challenge, obviously, for the channel. But
And you want to get it cracking there?
it's happening, yeah.
Yeah. So pale ale, a wheat ale.
Oh, yeah, wheat. So a little bit broader base, a little heartier.
Sweet.
Yeah, but sweet.
Super sweet.
Yep. Now, something else that would be good. I'm thinking that they should be light, just so the rose has a chance to be present. But I could be wrong. I mean, should there be an offering in there that's a little bit more on the robust side?
There. Lost your mind.
It's gone. Who knows where it is?
I know where it is.
It's in the.
It fell down.
It's in the zone. It's in the zone now.
AutoZone. All right. Now, so pale and wheat, we have a good mid-range. These are both going to be very friendly.
Yep.
Pills?
Well, it's gonna do the same thing. Either I would say if we're gonna, it's either pale or pills. Pick one. Those because they're gonna accomplish
so
the same.
not wheat?
No. Do a wheat, but
Yeah.
either have it as a pills or pale.
Then let's do
because
pale.
they're gonna kind of accomplish the same.
Yeah. Let's go with pale just because the pale is
Goal.
going to endure more IBUs. So we would have additional novel floral things we could get out of hops for the rest of the flavor profile.
Let them go.
For lack of a better term, you know.
Jerry, I missed you so much.
Oh, God, it's been awful. It's been
C-Team break
awful.
sucks.
I mean, I thought that. I mean, the idea of the C-Team break, in general, is that. I mean, and I don't think this is wrong. I want people to have an opportunity to catch up if they can. Like, I
Yes.
want them to have a chance to catch up. And the fact of the matter is that if you're making 2.5 hours, 3 hours totally, once you actually add the rest of the table talk in, like,
Yes.
I feel like that's a lot to ask of a person. 3 hours a week,
I agree.
right? Even if they listen to it at a comically fast rate.
Oh,
You know.
are you mad about people?
Oh
with
no.
Okay.
No, but like I'm not mad at all. Like I want any way they want to get it. That's why it's on Twitch, it's on YouTube, it's on podcast. Like any way a person wants to come and listen to the story that we're making, I want them to do it. And if they have to listen to it super fast, that's fine too. All I'm saying is that a break lets people catch up, lets
Yes.
people think about some of the stuff. Because when it's absolutely every week, like for me, that seems like a lot to ask of people. I
It's
could
a
be
lot.
wrong. Like it's probably completely out of step with how Twitch is supposed to work,
Yeah,
but-
maybe.
right? But I don't know. I'd rather tell the best story we can, and sometimes I think that means taking a break. So when I think about, but obviously, I have been in torment,
Yeah, it's agony.
and so maybe it's too long. I don't know, but it's fun to have the ability to do it upright, in front of a crowd at South, like to actually treat it with the correct level of importance, like in
I
a
agree.
public venue. So, I don't know. They're real challenges.
Oh my God, look at this.
What?
It's so close.
Yeah, I think wheat actually just now jumped over. So, speak now or forever hold your peace. Oh, here, Increased Blue says that the Shadow Council Discord is tangled with theories on the next story points. Oh,
Oh,
man,
we got him.
We're a mess again. Got him. No, so over the obviously on Saturday night we do our customary thing, and we sort of built the spine and
Quite
sort of
literally the spine.
yeah, sort of the emotional arc of how we want the premiere to go.
Yeah, it's not. You're gonna.
You can't torture me any more than I've already been tortured.
No,
You'd be
this is-
surprised.
Yeah, it's gonna.
Great.
Wheat ale,
Fantastic.
which
ale,
I
okay.
think is good. So
I like wheat, yeah.
So basically, we're talking about pale ale compared to a wheat.
Hell yeah.
It's just a
What's
little.
the difference?
I would say that the wheat ale. The way that I would say is that the wheat ale, basically, mechanically. Well, we can show you actually
Yeah,
right on
check
here.
it out.
This will make a lot more sense, I think.
So, an American wheat beer. The description is refreshing wheat beers that can display more hop character and less yeast character than the German cousins. A clean fermentation that allows bready, doughy, or grainy wheat flavors to complement the hop flavor and bitterness.
So think about this as compared to like a pale ale, where a lot of times you're going to be using grains that have a lot of sweetness, and that's their primary characteristic, like a golden promise. It's called that for a reason. It's a good grain for beer because you can extract a lot of sugars from it, and the yeast likes that. So imagine like a frosted, like a mini wheat,
I'm imagining it.
right? Imagine it inside the craw zone.
Okay.
So don't worry about the frosted aspect. Just think about the other aspect, the kind of hearty, broad, but there is like a sweetness to that biscuit, right? That is the base of a wheat beer. That sweetness, that sort of like toasted sweetness, that is what we get from a wheat. So to my mind, that's a much firmer, tougher base for Oleander's output. So all that means is that, as per usual, they've just assessed it correctly. It is really, really weird. Like there's never been a bad beer out of this show.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Wait for this one.
So wheat, good, tough, and also a beautiful color as well. So now we got a very, very good base. So is it probably secondary grain at this point?
Oh no, no. We're gonna first we gotta do the ABV.
Yep.
Where do we want this to fall? So standard is about 4 to 5.5%. So it's super drinkable. It's sessionable. You can have a lot of them. But there's nothing saying we can't make a heavy wheat beer.
Yeah. It's not common.
I mean, this.
it's not common.
Well, I mean, hold on. I'm bringing up Oleander again because we should be referencing.
Yeah.
this,
For reference.
Just scroll through.
Also,
Apparently, when my scroll doesn't like to.
Jeff was not wrong. The oaked maple hard cider is
Yeah, how about you share the wealth, bro?
No.
There.
All right, maybe a little. It's a you want to be a part of this. That's all I'm saying.
All right, I'm ready.
Now,
No, he's not going to be punching throats. We're just going to be
I'm going to punch one throat.
metaphorically punching throats.
No, a
in
real
the-
throat.
Okay, fine.
I think the question was, does Oleander drink? Does she drink a lot? I think when she drinks, she's like,
yeah.
I think she's like
Oh, she drinks to forget.
the Stein.
Is she like Valkyrie, where she's just like,
Yes, 100%.
whoa?
But I think she can hold her alcohol pretty well.
Oh, she's pro tier. I mean, look at the
Look at the confidence.
stature.
I just see confidence in this character.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I get.
She's a little worldly. She's like in her late 40s, so she's got some,
Is
life
she
experience.
an elf?
She's a half elf.
Oh, okay, I was just gonna say. So, 40 for a half elf, very different story.
Yeah, it's
Right.
a lot different.
It's sort of how like Walnut is like a surly teen at like 80 or something,
Yes.
right? Yeah. All right,
Whoa,
so
what is this?
it is fucking. So,
It tastes like maple syrup.
I know, but it also has the sort of the oak back,
Oh, that's
so
great.
it's not cloying, right?
Yeah.
That's a Dan Breman. That's
Is
a great
there-
idea to use this in an old fashioned. I would love that.
Is there wood? Hang on a second. I'm just saying. I'm saying. Look at this tough ass lady. is there a chip? Is there a wood chip character to the beer?
Could be.
So we have the roast. I'm just in my mind, like we've already started out with wheat, and what I prefer in terms of the wheat base as opposed to the pale is that it's going to stand up to a lot more stuff, which means we can build this thing a little bit differently.
Totally.
Right? Anyway, so the first thing we need is ABV, right? So what's the classic?
So 4 to 5.5, but there's nothing saying we couldn't go
Yeah.
stronger.
Let's see.
Let's try that.
See what they say.
Yeah. Let's see. So it's something that pleases me. It's not difficult by any means. It's not something to celebrate. But something that pleases me, Amy,
Yes.
is that the template that Josh chose for the votes has a very RPG.
Yes, it
like
does.
An
It
old
Looks very
school-
Baldur's
Baldur's
Gate
Gate.
Yes.
Style.
Exactly right. So
Eye of the Beholder.
Yeah, exactly.
like,
I feel like we're
way
in
back
the
when.
right.
Yeah.
We're in the right spot here.
Yeah, this is like. It looks like the UI from Neverwinter Nights to me.
Don't it?
Yeah. Love it.
How much Neverwinter Nights did you play?
Oh, so much.
Well, hang on now.
What was the they did an Underdark expansion, didn't they?
Yeah.
I played that a lot.
It was fine.
It was fine. That's my childhood, Jerry.
Yeah, it's the right time to play that sort of content. Bam!
I
No,
see.
no. No, that was cool. But the main you wanted to have the thing about Neverwinter is that you wanted to have all of the content so that somebody could put it to work in a mod. Like that was the
Yes.
thing about that stuff. I could not believe some of the mods that came out
I know.
that you could download and like play with your friends. Like to have a game platform like that where multiplayer is the assumption just means that everything that you grab from that community you can all enjoy. It just increases the joy.
I remember turning into a dire boar for the first time, and that's the first time I considered a boar as an animal, like to be cool.
A dire ass boar.
Everything
boar.
before was like,
No, I
it's
remember
fucking boars.
Boars.
I remember.
There's fancy
They're
pigs.
just boring.
No, because Brenna went through. She was on Pottermore, and she was like trying to figure out what her Patronus was.
Did she get a boar?
No, she got a stoat. She was so mad.
Why? That's amazing.
No. No. So I talked about it. I talked about it on Twitter, and I was like, "Yeah, she got a stoat. She's pissed." And they're like, "What? Stoats rule." And it's like we don't really have any stoats, so it's like we don't know if they're cool or not, right? They're just like a weird. It's like what the fuck are you?
It's like a little weasel.
Yeah, but you have to like weasels. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Not
You don't like
everybody.
weasels. I don't want to talk.
you have to be pro weasel. Yes, hordes of the Underdark.
Okay.
Yeah, but what if it was a ferret?
Yeah.
Is that kind of in the weasel family?
Yeah.
Weaselian. Now,
Wazelian.
Shadows of Undrentide.
Shadows of Undertide. Yes.
Shadows of Undrentide is maybe the best PC RPG I've ever played.
I'm transported.
And it was like, it makes no sense. That's one of the best computer RPGs of all time. And it's not even the base game, it's a mod that they sold. It's an expansion pack for Neverwinter.
Yes.
That is the best story I have ever experienced in a PC RPG. And I've played a lot.
Can you play
a
that
lot.
game anymore? Anyway.
Yeah, probably.
I bet you can. I bet you
MS
can.
DOS box or whatever it is.
Oh yeah.
But the crazy thing about that is that, you know, you'd played Neverwinter, and I mean, you know, usually it's like, I don't have a dungeon master, so this game can handle the mechanical stuff, and that's fun, right? That changed how I DM.
What?
Like that mod, that expansion pack for Neverwinter Nights, changed how I DM at a real table. Like
That's
that's
wild.
how good it was, right?
That's wild.
All right.
Got it?
No, you know, six
Six?
ran away
That's
with
cool.
it.
Okay.
Ultimately, 6 came out.
I dig it.
I'm feeling it.
I'm with it. Yeah. So, 6.
Let's talk about color.
Ooh, this is a very, very good thing. So let's pull up the CERM, if you will.
So traditionally, it's 3 to 6. And so the easiest way to look at this and think of what's the most commonly recognized wheat beer? Typically, people are going to say Blue Moon, right?
Yeah.
So
It has a little bit of like a orange peel type taste,
exactly,
right?
because it's coriander that's inside of it.
Exactly, right?
Oh.
But it's so whacked out. It's exactly the same flavor. Like
Yep.
I don't think they could be distinguished. It's just some oil, right?
Yep.
Well, we definitely got to give him that 4 option. That's
Right.
just like straight up yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
gold,
totally.
Right?
Gold.
Sun Sprite.
Sun Sprite.
Oh, right.
Okay, so, but let's, generally speaking, we give a range and it's within a fixed place. Let's not worry about that.
No,
let's
give him a
let's say
couple-
we've got 4, we've got 10.
Yeah, because that gold
And
matches
15.
is.
Yeah, I like all that.
Yeah.
Where is Sunsprite again?
Sun Sprite is right. If you click back. There she is.
Yeah, because look at that color. I mean, that gold.
Yeah, but it totally, in the shade goes down to that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That 15.
exactly, right? We're talking about the skirt, the gauntlet, or the hair.
Yeah.
Like it's any one of these is actually going to be completely fucking legit,
Yeah, they're all fine.
Yeah.
right? But yeah, it being gold is something really good. So hook us up some more about what else can she do? Like we know, but exactly. We know about her practice in terms of Oath of the Ancient.
Yes.
What else can she do in life? Like what skills?
Oh, does she have?
Yeah, exactly. Like she can't just like.
Well, with D&D
maintain the-
Beyond, I can pull up my character sheet right now. It's never been easier. Thanks, D&D Beyond. Let's see.
It affects.
What's she good at? Okay, so
Oh, you can just look right at the skills.
she's really good at intimidation,
Okay.
Well, yeah,
perception,
See
and
that.
persuasion,
interesting. So she has interpersonal power as well.
and insight. Yes.
Oh, and it's not just about the glaive.
It's not just
Like,
about the glaive.
She can operate in a social environment and succeed
She can.
independent of the martial prowess.
She's worldly.
Holy shit! 4.
Wow,
By
really?
and large.
They want it. See,
I think that's cool. I think that's a great
It's
color.
because this is just how they are, right? Any one of those would have been correct.
Yeah.
But as the possibilities sort of collapse, they want 4 because there's a romantic aspect.
There is.
Yeah.
And there is. It's really cool. So what are Oleander's skills?
Oleander's skills.
Skills.
Well, I mean, these are her skills.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
On
So
D&D.
history,
History, insight, intimidation, nature, perception, persuasion.
Okay.
So,
Really bad at stealth.
but think about like nature. Does that mean she's going to have a higher IBU, right? Because she would be foraging, right? She knows which
Because it
cones
can
to
be
pick.
higher,
Yeah.
right?
So a traditional is going to be between 15 and 30. So it's not really high. It's kind of like the second IPA we tasted, the second hazy.
Yes,
In that
closer to
sense?
that on the 30.
Yeah.
At the high end.
Yeah, at the high
Right?
end.
Yeah, because wheat beers are not about the pucker, right? This is something else.
It's tart.
It's tart at the end. Like it's much, much different from this. And I don't know if it's the coffee cherry that evens out the tanginess. But this, the oaked maple, this is like a mouth story, right?
There's
It
like
actually
a,
has like an arc. It's really odd.
There's like a
And then the maple just hangs out.
musk in it, which sounds gross, but
Musk.
it's so good.
Yeah.
Now,
What
Yeah,
else?
I think we do need to make D&D beer on.
D&D beer on?
Not me.
Look at that setup with those labels out. It's beautiful.
right, so here's a good range for you here. So yeah, I mean, Oleander, especially with where she's at skill-wise, would be an expert on fundamental herbs.
Yes.
So it'll be very interesting to see where they show up here. I love the idea. Let me take a moment to praise you, Mr. Benson. I love the idea that it would have a higher IBU, not because it represents something about her as a personality, but because she would be better able to find hops.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is
great.
that is nerd shit, is
Yeah.
what it is.
We're taking it deep.
But like I say, there's a couple good ones. I mean, the 25, obviously 35, the whole range, but
Yeah.
25 would represent.
I think 25 is a really great number for this.
But it would represent a little bit more natural defense in there against the sugars of the wheat beer, right? it'd be a better counter for the 15. But either one of them would be good, right? I think that 25 may be the correct choice, simply because it, being in the middle somewhere, we sort of get the best of both worlds.
Well, and especially if we're going to be tacking rows onto this or something like that.
Viking Goat is saying, hey, can we do a wild-ish yeast?
Oh, totally. Absolutely. Because wild yeasts are going to add, some of the bubblegum flavors, the banana flavors.
Yeah, rich, but like odd. And especially if we're talking about Sunsprite, it's probably going to be, that's probably closer if it has a novel, like a novel presentation, right?
Yeah.
The people have spoken.
Yeah, 25. Okay.
Right. And I have made these, I've taken these notes.
Oh, yeah. Empty Head's champagne yeast would be really great, too.
Yes. Yeah, because champagne is going to give it, it's going to give it some of the fruitier characteristics, but it's also going to be dry.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. So, yeah,
so
that's a marvelous choice.
Normally when we do this, we'll pick our primary grain first, but we're going to talk about wheat first and how much wheat we want to put in.
Oh, as a percentage.
As a percentage. So typically with a wheat beer, you kind of put in anywhere from 30% wheat up to 50% wheat.
Oh wow!
You can get extreme.
It wouldn't
and
be
do a ton of wheat.
100%.
Yeah.
It's like a smoked beer. Well,
Yeah.
I was surprised by this. It's like like a Rausch beer. It's essentially a German beer that tastes like meat.
Yeah, it's great. It's wonderful.
They use smoked grain, so it's cool, but it's more of a traditional thing. This might be something your grandpa drinks, I think. It's something that he can endure. But basically, that's only based on a very, very small percentage of the total wheat.
Yeah, usually.
I assumed a smoked beer would be smoked grains in toto, but that would actually not be possible to drink.
Good. You
It would be
drinking.
gross.
Yeah.
It would be even more gross than a regular Rausch beer, which is already very novel, being diplomatic, right?
Yeah. Somebody asked to see Oleander's character sheet, so I'm just going to pop it in chat real quick.
Can you?
Yeah, I can pop a shareable link. Thank you,
What?
D&D Beyond.
God damn it.
So it's in chat right now.
What?
Dude, this is so tight.
Wait a second. Twitch. Where is that PA?
Well, you may not see it.
Yeah, you wouldn't see it because I just posted it.
Oh, right. Shit.
You can't
But
say-
it's in there.
But they can get it. It's all good.
They got it.
Now, so we're good here.
So, let's talk about the first vote will
Percentages,
be
yeah.
how much wheat do we want to add? Do we want to say 30, 40, or 50%?
Yep.
Or do you want to go above and beyond? But
30? Shh. Did he?
It's not. They can't see it yet.
I'm telling him what it is.
what did he say? What did
He wrote 30 and then 50.
City. I'm not proud of it.
You gave me 2 sips of beer. This is what happens. I'm sorry.
oh
No
no,
tolerance.
I support you 100%. Now, so here's a good range here. So give him, hit him with it, right? So 30, 40, 50. What are the practical effects?
It's going to become sweeter and sweeter the higher you go. Think about it.
But in that specific way, in that shredded wheat way.
Yeah, exactly. Think about it as more and more of a candied flavor. Like a sweet candy.
Oh, exactly. But with that firm strength that one
Oh,
associates.
there she is.
What? There we go.
See, he knows.
Josh, you
Thanks,
technomancer.
Josh.
That's what I was trying to do.
Yeah, dude, this is technomancy.
He's so
You know,
good.
generally speaking, like in Mage, that would be very bad.
Yeah,
But right here,
Not
it's
so
great.
much.
amazing. She gets a -1 to initiative, so listen.
Oh, that's Omin.
She's just like, yo.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
She's like, you go, I'll get it.
I can roll a 20 on initiative and go at 19. Like, that's how I do. You know what I mean?
That's fine.
So are glaives good?
Oh, glaives are awesome, especially when you get the great weapon mastery. But right now, her fighting style is great weapon. So anytime she gets a 1 or a 2 on damage, she gets to re-roll it and take the new roll.
Pretty hot.
Yeah.
Pretty great.
And you get the reach. But D10. Anytime you're rolling a D10 for your, it
Yikes.
feels so good.
Yikes.
It feels so good.
I'm excited about that. And it's just like some extra flavor. Like I feel
It's
like
not the
everybody's
glaive
got a
from
sword.
Kroll,
No.
though I
No.
support the glaive from Kroll all the time.
DMJ's up in the mix.
Yeah.
Polar Master. I've never made a character that used one.
Oh, Polearm Master is not what it is. Not Great Weapons Master. It's Polearm Master.
Gutshot. I strongly suspect that glaives are impressive in D&D.
Oh, yeah.
Anyone from my chat that's here will now do a bunch of glaive puns, and they're awful.
Oh, no, really?
I have seen some popping in, and I was agitated, and now I understand why.
They hit me with the
came from-
Princess Bride
they
to
came from your-
glaive
yeah.
a lot.
King's glaive.
You glaive us
gosh,
the
no.
opening.
Whoa. Rocky, what do you mean bonus action attack? What the fuck is this?
Glaven,
Yes. That bonus action attack.
Cliff Glaven.
What are you talking? Oh,
Do you
I
know
see.
that, like, with everything?
Well, it's about the spin, right? I'm trying to figure out how that would even work. But
So-
basically, it's like the hit and then like the spin and hit or the
hit,
strike.
bonus action, smite. I found out yesterday that Dinar could be doing over 100 damage per hit, and he just chooses not to because it's not as flavorful RP wise.
Yeah.
What's the mechanical build? How do you get to 100?
Okay, so he's got his 2 attacks.
Yeah.
He can re-roll the damage every single time because if he gets a 1 or a 2, he gets to re-roll that damage.
Great weapon, right?
He gets his smite,
Yeah.
and
Which
then
you can choose to do on hit, so it's not like you lose out on it.
right, and then one other thing I'm forgetting
Equals 100 damage.
Yeah.
equals 100 damage. We worked it all out yesterday because I thought that I knew all this new paladin stuff that he didn't know, and he's like, "Oh no, I know."
He chooses to be 19
Yeah.
actively.
Yes.
Okay. 40.
Oh, cool.
So right there in the middle.
Oh, that's it. Plus 10 damage per hit if he takes a -5 to hit.
Oh, sure. That's the old school one. Mm-hmm. I remember that shit from 3.
Yep. Pounds of wheat.
Glaive robber. Thanks. Yeah. Thank you for bringing these creatures in here.
These are my
beasts.
people. I love them. My friends.
Kakra.
Kakra, I guess.
It's fine. All right. So what else you got?
Okay. So,
Omni-Geek. No, listen. It is weird to think that 3 is old school, but yeah, I was playing it in high school, so it's fucking old. Kakra. Now. Yeah. Don't think about it too hard.
wow.
You're an old man. Just don't fucking think about it. Just keep pushing forward.
Okay.
Secondary grain, right?
This is kind of going to be
Vienna?
this is going to be our, yes, actually. So this is going to, look at, there are times in life,
He can be taught, Mr. Benson.
I'm so proud.
He can
I'm
be
so
taught.
fucking proud.
But yes.
So, Vienna malt.
And why would we choose Vienna malt?
Well, let's talk about Vienna malt. It's going to give us a clean, crisp flavor, but it's going to add a little bit of caramel taste to this. Not much.
Not much.
And give us a nice little golden characteristic. So we could go with Vienna, or we could use a Pilsner malt. And this
I like it.
This is going to
So-
be very dry, clean.
Very dry,
crisp.
clean, and we do that to maintain the wheat's
Right, balance out.
dominance.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Yes, Amy? You got a fucking problem?
You're like the Billy Idol dominant.
Pilsner.
What?
No, it's good.
It says Pilsner now.
I fixed it.
No, I know. It's great.
No.
I won't look anymore.
No. So my chin...
It's like seeing it before,
No, it's like when my larvae, when they see their dad, they know that these are the only fingers available.
For typing?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I'm the same way.
Really? Oh, thank God.
Yeah, I took Mavis Beacon teaches typing, and it
She did not teach you?
did not work.
There's like 5 fingers on each hand here. That you
Yeah,
can-
but I like this claw zone. Claw
No,
zone.
this is the claw zone. Exactly right. That's what we do. They want that Vienna malt, and I totally understand why. What a cool combo that's going to be. That's going to move it even further in that biscuit direction in terms of flavor. I love it. Right, so Vienna malt, my friend.
I think it's cool. So let's add some green. Vienna.
Now, so
Vienna.
let's take a step back here and talk about it from a in a meta frame.
You're
Andy,
meta.
though.
No.
So, Oleander,
Yeah.
knowing nature, brewing beer would not be not be complex.
No.
Like, she would definitely know how to do it. Do we think of her as somebody who does it? The reason I'm asking is because now that we have a lot of the basics done, we need to be thinking about, are we making something that represents her? Or are we making something that she would make?
So I think given the opportunity, this is totally something she would do, but she's kind
Doesn't it seem like it?
She's a nomad, so I don't think that this is like a thing that she would be sitting down to do.
Yeah. So
But I can totally see this in character if she had like a home, a place to call home.
yeah. And she doesn't currently,
She does not.
right? Okay, so keep that frame in your mind. We're talking about, so we are thinking about the character as a character, as opposed to like trying to figure out exactly what she would
What
do.
she would make, yeah.
Right.
Does this have something to do with kind of the lighthouse itself?
Almost certainly,
right?
which is another great
Is that
reason they
part of
chose
the-
the SRM they did, right? Because they live in a world that is sort of like where the habitable areas are governed.
Yeah.
They're not lighthouses in the classic sense,
Right.
but they cast an area of protection in their realm.
Right.
These are functionally speaking their sons.
Right. So
Right.
so does each one of these areas have its own
Thanks, Rhaegar.
kind of functional beverage, right? That gets made there.
Oh, now that's interesting.
It is.
You know what I mean? Like this is
But Rhaegar actually has a question that we should put out here. You know what? I have access to the poll system, Rhaegar. Wheelchair hubcaps.
what?
Now, exactly. They want to know if they should do C Team or Shadow Council on the hubcaps of the wheelchair.
Oh, that's rad.
So,
Just
dude,
make a poll.
dude, I can I can help with this. We can fuck this thing up. Now, holy shit. So have you seen, like with your own two eyes, have you seen Dora's Shadow Council pin?
I haven't
metal one?
seen the metal one. I've only seen the picture on the Pin
right,
Quest
it's
post.
In the flesh, you will not believe it. Because
Yeah,
I've actually asked them, it's so funny, like, I don't know anything about that kind of stuff, but like for the designers, they know exactly how to do it. I'm like, well, how would you made a 2D design. How could that possibly be a three-dimensional? Like, how do you determine the relief aspects, like the heights and things like
I
that?
learned about that for something that is not announced yet, so never mind.
Well, no, but they tried to explain it to me, and I'm too dumb.
It's like a
So how do you-
topographic map.
Well, definitely, but how do you represent it in the design if you're giving it to the vendor?
Different colors.
Different colors.
Yeah, so in the same way a topographic map is showing you like green, yellow, red, you can do the exact same thing and it shows the different depths of the piece.
So if you were to give it to the pin manufacturer, would you be using the same colors? Or how
You can use any colors.
Oh, they don't care. As long as it exists in a gradient.
Yeah, as long as you're showing them this is the deepest portion, this is the tallest portion.
So have you, did you see the Womp Womps that Dora did for
I haven't seen them in the
mods?
flesh.
They're exquisite.
Oh wait, the ones for the mods. Yes, I
Yeah.
did.
So the Glowforge is obviously like a laser cutter, right?
Yes,
The way that it
and
does,
so much more.
and so much more. The way that it manages that is simply by grayscale.
Yes.
So if something is black, like deep black, that means cut completely through.
Yes.
And then anything above the deepest black is just the depth of the cut, which I thought was kind of crafty.
It's awesome.
But that's different from like going to a pin manufacturer and saying, "Hey, do this." I couldn't believe it. Like it
It's
is
beautiful.
It is a lovely artifact. I don't know. It's
Well, you
just
get the
marvelous.
same thing from the staff pins, the gold staff pins.
Oh, exactly. It's the same technique.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so shocking. Like I work with ASCII text. You
Yeah.
know, like that's my medium. You know what I mean?
Shadow Council.
The Shadow
That
Council.
it is.
Well, there you go. Now, so where are we going next, Brett?
So with this, we could stop here. This could be the entire malt build, right? What was our SRM? 6?
The SRM
Even lower?
that we have is 4.
4, okay.
So it's down there,
Look
right?
at that. That's Dinar's max 1 turn damage.
Yeah. Oh, DMJ. What a treasure. 4D fucking what?
48 plus 48, 2d6,
Oh,
2d6,
is that on a crit?
2d6. 3d8, yes, I believe so.
Too funny.
10, 10, 10, 4, 4, 4, 1, 1. That's amazing.
See you, Butterman. Not a fucking crit?
Not a crit.
All right. Okay, man.
You're dealing with a powerhouse. You made this.
No, I'm not.
You made this level 10
I'm
monster.
not. He's fine.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
He'll never deal that kind of damage to the bosses I create because he's hung up on some weird thing. That works great for me.
So are there any other flavors we want to put into this? Because we should be thinking about this, since we're already where we're at, ABV-wise, color-wise, are there any other actual flavors we want to put into this?
Give me an example of one flavor that might be a cool additional inflection.
One could be just, do you want caramel in this?
Oh, basically buff the caramel.
Yep. Do you want a chocolate flavor? Do you want a roasted flavor?
Oh. Well, here. So give me a chocolate. Chocolate malt? Mm-hmm. How much chocolate malt
Like
would we be talking about?
a grain.
Yeah, right? So that might not even be worth
Do
it.
you want a rye flavor? Yeah, it's kind of...
I mean,
I wouldn't go with it, but...
I like it, but that's, I'm
Yeah.
a weird person.
Is there a reason why Oleander would want a more stout base to this beer, right?
But just strength.
Yeah, I feel like that is a good
Or
reason.
a good, an interesting... Wow, that'd be weird. Melanoidin.
What does that do?
This is going to make it extremely malty. This
Yeah.
Melanoidin malt is used when you have a Doppelbock or several German beers.
So, functionally speaking, it's a malted malt,
yeah.
Oh, God.
right?
Okay.
No, that's a fun one. I like that.
Toasted, roasty, and nutty would be the flavor characteristics it would add.
I like that. We'll give them,
The option.
we're good, but then say, hey, how about toasted, roasty, and nutty on the back? Action Economist is bringing in the heat. Is Oleander still in mourning, or does the fact that she still sees her in dreams mean the process is suspended? Not mourning in the classic sense because she still has.
She still sees her.
She can know her.
I think she mourns the loss of that partnership in life, but I think it is more complex being that Sunsprite visits her in dreams. I think that that's something that I haven't explored yet. We haven't played yet.
Yeah.
So I don't
it's
really
coming.
know what that headspace is yet.
Now, there seems to be a common thread with your characters. This is from St. Brian, who did some of the catering work at the DNC. Right?
Oh, no, I know.
Cool dude. There seems to be a common thread with your characters of them not having a home. What drives that? That's a great question, Amy. Why don't we get into that for a while?
Just real quick. So I moved 3,000 miles away from my home, my place my village that I grew up in, and I have very strong ties to. And Seattle does not yet, I still don't call it home. I call it going back home for the holidays.
Yeah, it's true.
And so it comes from
That comes across.
that. It comes from not knowing when it's okay to call Seattle my home yet. What does it feel like to be a person that's displaced? And so I'm really interested in that in my characters.
Yeah.
If you really want to know, want me to talk about my childhood?
If you
My
would,
relationship with my mom?
please
Jeez.
listen. We have the raw materials here for a truly fucked up afternoon. We're gonna go with the melanoidin. They want that.
Okay,
They
we're
want
going
that
to put a
bump.
little bit of this in. It's not going to be a lot.
Right? And in terms of IBUs, 25, it's not nothing. It's not crazy pants, but there's something there, and we should be careful with what we do with it.
All right.
Ooh, S.A. Wells. My current character is a half-elf who is bitter about the lifespan disparity compared to full elves. Has this been an issue for any of you? That is interesting. I mean, that's basically sort of it's one step beyond the Aragorn concern, right?
Exactly.
Where it's just well, here, this is where I am, and this is where you are. Well, that's not even fucking possible. And her dad is like, what the fuck are you talking about? This is crazy. Knock it off. She still does it, right? It's pretty
I
classic.
know. It's
right?
messed up.
For me, I mean, the half elf character that I have, he's not concerned about the lifespan. For him, that's a bonus.
Right.
He doesn't like people to know that he's half elven.
Really?
Omin does not like that
Why?
because he thinks it affects his ability to move in social space.
Interesting.
And so he plays it down.
Wow.
And his ears are a little bit softer than auspicious.
Okay.
So he could sort of get away with it, right?
That's interesting.
And for me, like, that's something that I think is interesting about Omen, is that he specifically doesn't want people to know that part of himself. He wants to define everything, every perception you have about him, he wants to be within his power to define.
Yes, of course.
Right.
I mean, that makes sense for him.
Yeah. All right, so where are we going next? It's Hopsville, right?
Hopsville, USA.
So hook it up, man.
All right, so
So
let's
20,
check out your...
25, not crazy pants.
No,
Right?
But one of the hops could be Hallertau
Yeah, that's a classic. Now,
Mittenfru.
what?
Yeah,
How's it called? How's it spelled?
no. We'll use Hallertau Blanc.
Okay, yeah, we got good use out of that.
This is floral, fruity, passion fruit, grapefruit, pineapple, grape, lemongrass. Kind of goes along with all of the color schemes that are on oleander.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it's floral and citrus is the big ones, right?
Yeah, well, passion fruit, grapefruit, yeah.
Oh, and some tropical.
Yeah. Which is a really, really fun hop.
Oh, for sure. Classic. So where else do we want to go?
I don't know, what do you see as...
If our base thing has got a little bit more caramel, a little roast, a little wheat, it's pretty strong down here.
lemon drop is good. That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, lemon drop would be a very sharp accompaniment to that.
But let's think about the character as well, right?
So let's pull her back up. In terms of banana iceberg, that's something we can get from our hop.
Other way. Just click millions of times.
11 billion.
There you go.
There we go.
There she is.
Okay. So in terms of hops, we already have a Hallertau Blanc, which is a pretty classic profile.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the stuff I'm thinking of is not good. It's not right. Yeah, so Orion Rogue is saying Citra. And it's like I try to, generally speaking, Citra is something you see in true IPAs.
Yep,
But
I mean,
Citra at 25 IBU might be kind of a nice sharpness inside the rest of that mix.
right, but I do like,
Strong spice.
yeah, I do like the Cascade
Yeah.
recommendation. Spicy, floral, grapefruit.
Which, again, spicy floral grapefruit doesn't sound good. But it's actually really, really solid. So let's take a look here. I think they're both good. And they have some overlap, obviously.
That's spicy.
Yeah,
Something there.
spice. It just pops up real fast.
There you go. Oh, maybe not.
Paulper is saying, hey, more of a suggestion. When the crew is at PAX East, send someone over to the Treehouse Brewery in Charlton. It's a great brewery with a lot of tap and canned. Sounds good to me.
Awesome.
Hey, this
well,
is an interesting question.
yeah, hit it.
Who is the best DM, Stepdaddy, Perkins, Crawford, or Mike?
Ooh.
Ah,
I can't
DM
pick.
stepdaddy. I didn't even know there was a type.
I have many daddies apparently.
Feels.
I can't pick. And I haven't been DM'd by Mike except for Wizard Card, so.
That's true. That's true. But I got him set up for a Gymterlude. Season 3 is going to have a Gymterlude in it.
Yay!
So he'll be able to pop back in, show off some shit. Will Omen, just some guy says, will Omen never have to hold hands with Evelyn while she's holding hands with her actual boyfriend from the other temple to Lathander? Apologies for spelling mistakes. No, I went into my romantic campaign as Omen for Evelyn with the recognition that nothing would ever come of it.
Oh, yeah.
No way.
Doomed from the start.
She doesn't even know.
No.
She's not even aware of it at all.
No.
One of my favorite parts from the Unplugged game was where Omen and Walnut are talking. He's just like, this seems like a lot of work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and she was like, yeah, I agree, but whatever you want, whatever you want to do, bud, I support you.
It's true. We got that Cascade bee.
Ooh, spice.
That's spice.
Spice. Yeah.
What was our IBU?
25.
Okay.
So there's enough there to have some. It'll be present, but not dumb, right? It'll be the right combo.
Now the question is, do both of you think we should add more for flavoring or aroma, where it's not bitter? It's not gonna be bitter. It's gonna be like.
Sure.
It's going to be like this or that hazy that Jeff managed to
do you want
leave.
to ask them if they want something at the end?
Yeah, that's going to bring out a lot of flavor. Or are we going to let the rest of the beer kind
Dry
of
hop with Cascade?
No, I don't. We could dry hop with Cascade.
Yeah.
Or we could dry hop with something a lot fruitier. This is where we could dry hop with citrus.
Oh, there we go.
And
You
make
dry hop with the brightness.
Yeah, do you
right?
want it to be citrusy or do you want to use lemon drop? This could be the combo between oleander and
Yeah. Well, no, because she
Sunsprite.
because she
in
only
her hair,
shows
right?
up in dreams, right?
right.
So what if the way that she is present here is just as the aroma of the glass?
Oh no, it's like haunting. She haunts the brew.
That's kind of neat.
Is this the greatest show?
Yeah.
It's the only theory that fits the facts.
Yes.
But yeah, what if she's just a ghost in the beer? So Cascade, yes, they are assessing this correctly, I think.
Yeah.
So Cascade, it's already present there. Most of the IBUs are going to be the result of Cascade.
Yeah, absolutely.
Citra is going to be a sharp but slightly sweeter citrus, and Lemon Drop is like a tip of a needle.
Yeah, well,
Like,
it's like
it's like
having a piece of lemon candy
sharp,
in your
sharp candy.
Yeah.
Like not the friendly types of lemon candy, right? Like oh, what the fuck?
The rude
Like
kind.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, wow.
Like San Pellegrino lemonade. Like
yes.
what the fuck's going on, right?
I think they got it. Look at
Oh no, that's what they want, and they're correct.
Yeah.
So it's going to affect the flavor some, but really you're going to be like, oh, she's here, right?
No,
Even
that's
in
cool.
this place.
it. Even in this place, she is here.
All right, now.
God, you are monsters.
Oh yeah, they're so bad. They're so bad, but they did it. Now
That's cool.
it's yeast mode, right?
Yeast mode. So, a traditional one we would go with for this would be just a wheat ale, because that's what's going to give us that really great. It's going to bring out the wheat flavor.
Rich wheat.
Of the beer, and give us that candied flavor.
Yep. And then the other one is going to be something a little stranger, is my guess. But not too crazy. I don't want a full-on Belgian thing, but I want something that moves.
Oh, I was going to say you could do a Bavarian wheat.
Well, you could. You could. So hook up Amy with the distinctions.
Okay.
Yeah, tell me.
So the Bavarian wheat is going. Yeah, the Bavarian wheat is going to give us essentially a lot more complex flavors. You're going to get bubblegum, banana, apple that come through.
Okay.
Where you're not going to see that as much. The regular wheat is going to be more crisp and clean.
All right. So,
I like that.
yeah, but we actually did. So there's Velvet Cape and Velvet Rope.
Oh, yeah, and you use that?
No. So with those, one of them had the Bavarian, and then we decided to do a regular ale yeast as well on the same exact ingredients, just two different yeasts.
Yeah.
And which one?
And they were both amazing.
They're both unreal.
Like they were both out of this world. But the craziest thing about them was how I'd never actually understood some of these hops until I was able to try it with different yeasts but the same build. Here, so I'm gonna let this run. Josh, can you mute me real quick?
Fighting.
Yeah.
They're
Right.
fighting.
So soon, think about names real quick.
Names. Oh, we're gonna
yeah,
need names.
we're gonna need
and
names.
from the chat too, as well.
Oh no, it's gonna be all of them mostly. They're great. I'm done with this. I'm sick of it.
Oh, goodbye.
Yeah, see ya.
Bye.
Well, it's been fun.
Let's see if we got any questions. Let's see. Oh, Amy, when you decided how to pronounce Walnut's name, did you know that in ancient Greek, two gutturals written together like KG turned the first one into a nasal? Absolutely not.
Wow.
Did I have any idea about that? Oh, here's a good one. What beer flavor combo have you yet to try but super want to?
Oh, that's interesting. Like a beer. God, I don't know. We've done them all.
Yeah.
That's we have 60 some odd plus recipes. I think we've done mostly everything. We haven't done a raspberry beer, and I really want to do a raspberry beer because I love raspberry.
Someone wants to know for you, have you skipped a 60-minute hop edition completely, done just a 15 or a 5 minutes edition?
Yep, absolutely. And it's really fun. It's a lot like the beers that we're trying today. This is a great one. Amy, Canyo.
Canyo.
Canyo?
Canyo? Oh,
Canyo?
it was can you share the deets about your character from Ice Campaign, which I sure did.
Yep.
Shared all the deets. Let's see. Jerry, great love of naming. That's a different one. What are you guys using as a mouth cleanser? Oh, for the different beers?
More beer.
More beer.
More beer.
Are the channel recipes on Beersmith?
They are not on Beersmith.
Well, what the heck?
We're flirting with a cool idea of making it into a book.
That is interesting.
And maybe we'll get some Amy T. Falcone drawings for a said book.
That would be really good. Wow. Someone would be interested about that.
Just throwing that little chestnut out there.
Interesting thought.
You're going to take it, throw it on back.
All right.
One of the two.
So
we're going to go with, I think the Bavarian wheat is winning it. You want to press?
stop, finish poll.
Yep.
All right, so we need name
Names.
ideas. Oh, Amy, if you had to play a different C team member, who would it be?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I would play Dinar, because I would love to play a petulant team.
Okay, wait. Yeah, I was going to say, is it because he doesn't roll high, or he doesn't use his stats to his full ability, or his personality?
I love his personality, but I would also want to take him to his full potential.
And just rub it right in Ryan's face.
Just rub it in everybody's face. Be like, look at this. Look at how
He
much
could have been doing this for 2 years.
damage I can do.
But no, he hasn't.
Yes, exactly. All right, so we need to think about names.
All right, cool.
Glaive New World.
Whoa! Yeah, grab that thing and start. That's great.
Okay.
Glaive Consequence. That's awesome.
Names? Okay.
Golden Twilight's kind of neat.
Glaive New World.
Glaive New World.
What was
Yeah.
it? Golden Twilight?
Golden Twilight. Glaive Consequence.
Glaive Consequence.
Back from the Glaive. Glaive Misgivings.
Oh man.
These are all great.
Are they though?
You can decide if you want any of these to be gone. And also, I don't know how to spell.
Did you say?
So enjoy.
Did you go full Kiss from a Rose?
Kiss from Glaive of Men. No, you can't do that. Glaive Heart. Oh, Death Became Her.
Ooh, that's good.
Beacon in the Dark.
The Glaiviator?
Glaive of the Fireflies.
Oh, yeah,
Get outta here.
Twitchy, I love Imperial Yeast. Those guys are great.
Pole Harm.
That's SA in a nutshell.
Always in Dreams. Oleander's Promise.
Very Weezer.
These people,
Oh, they didn't.
Oh, it's brilliant.
1 foot in the Glaive.
Whoa! What?
Thanks, Declan.
That Glaive mistake?
But this beer is not a mistake.
This is what you
No.
get, you beasts.
I don't even know how to choose. They're all amazing.
We don't have to.
Well, yeah, no.
That's the best part.
Reap the Field was another good suggestion.
Oh, Assumption Prime.
Cradle to the
you
Glaive!
Came in late.
Cradle to the Glaive!
Cradle. Yeah, it would just be Cradle to Glaive. That's the term.
1 foot in the Glaive is so good.
Yeah, it's
man.
pretty flavorful. The truth is, there's a few here, and sometimes we do a runoff, but the fact is
Yeah.
that 1 foot in the Glaive is too fucking sick.
I don't know. Cradle to Glaive is
Oh, here,
good
the
too.
underdog is saying Cradle to Glaive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cradle to Glaive gotta be a number.
Yeah, if we do a runoff, that gets actually added into the runoff. Jesus.
I don't know. Look at
We don't
1
need
foot
a
in the Glaive
Whoa.
is taking it
50
away.
people voted for 1 foot in the Glaive. There's no englaving love. Look, this is what's true.
You're
All
all
right?
monsters.
No, 1 foot in the glaive is obviously it. Like, we don't have to spend any time doing this. Now, 1 foot in the glaive.
That's
very
amazing.
flavorful, zesty, if you will.
I love it.
Amy the Falcon,
Yeah.
thank you so much for coming onto our show. I'm so pleased. But there's no escape for you, obviously,
No, none.
because you're going to enter the art arena with Mike and I back. It's just in our office. It's not.
Oh, well,
It's
that's
not really
less
a
scary.
arena.
It's not a real arena. I shouldn't have tried to oversell it like that. But we're going to hang out. We have a microphone in there. We're just going to sit on the couch and talk about whatever feels right for an hour or so.